Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to my shop. This is Ronnie, aka Scoop Hammer Housetop Jones, and this is Grumpy Old Marine Wood Turning. Today we're going to turn a Scottish spurtle. The spurtles were made to serve pottery and stuff with. They were come out in Scotland in the 1600s, I believe. But they're great for serving stews and soups also. We're going to make one real quick today. First thing we're going to do is find our center on here. I'm using this nifty little center marker. Works really good. This piece is square, so I only have to do it on two sides. Mark it with our awl. I'd already done this other side. We're going to put it what we call between centers. I have what they call ring centers on here. These are friction drives. They work very well for something small like this. And they're also known as safety drives. If you get them in a tight, they'll stop spinning. They won't mess you up. First thing we're going to do is turn this thing around. And to do that, we use this. This is not a spindle roughing gouge. It looks something like one, but it's an old style continental spindle gouge. I really like them. I use them a lot. It's one of the first tools I ever turned with 50 years ago. So about 1700 RPM. We're going to start on in. We'll always get on the tool rest good before we enter the word. We drop our handle, we lower, get on the bevel, and we'll start up there. That friction drive, see how it stops? If you get in the jam, it won't spin off the lathe or nothing on you. Works very well. I was going to turn my phone on so I could see if anybody was in the chat. Don't look like we got anybody yet. All right. All right. I want to take this thing down to about 1 inch. I'm going to set my verniers. Move over. We're getting pretty close. All right, right at it. All right, that's close enough for right now. Next, we're going to make this thing 12.5 inches long. Let me give you a better view. Now, I think you can see that a little better. I'm going to give a little room on each end here so we can have some room to work with. I apologize if I drop my voice. It's a bad habit I got. I'm trying to get over it. People say I can't hear, and the volume is set up high. It should be good as long as I won't drop my voice. So I'm going to do my best. All right, so first we're going to turn the top up there. That we want. All right. Come down here. Be our bottom. Be our bottom right here. We're going to shape it a little bit. Then we're going to give it a little bit of shape. And this is a very good project for a beginner project. No, we can do this with a skew, but I'm doing it with spindle tools, so if you're a beginner, you probably won't want to do it with a skew, so you'll be able to see better. This is this little spot right here. I don't know if you can see it good. It's what we call a fillet. I'm gonna put it's a little flat we put right there, and I'm gonna use the skew for it. Got all that shaped pretty good. A little cleanup right here. And we're gonna put us a couple decorative lines in them. Gotta go get me out. I forgot about my piece of wood. This right here, this piece of walnut with your sharp edge on it, really good for burning. I don't like to use those wires. They just look like something more to go wrong. These things here were really good. All right, think we got all that. Yeah, close enough that we're ready for sanding. I'm gonna start with a piece of 220. I'm gonna turn my speed down a little bit. We don't want to sand near as fast as we turn. About down to about 1,000 RPM. Got a couple of tool marks there. Think I'm gonna go to a 120. Take this 120, take it down just a little bit. We're gonna go back with the 220. And then we're gonna go to the 320. All right. Feels good. I'm gonna finish this with this right here is some mineral oil beeswax and canola wax that I made myself. I cooked it in a crock pot. We're gonna turn the lid down real slow. If you turn it up too fast and do this, now you're gonna get a face pull. Once we get it on good, then we can turn it up a little bit. I still got the damp side now, still got the waxy side. We'll turn it on up. This is a food safe finish. Nothing in it that's not food safe. It's just beeswax or 100% beeswax, 100% carnauba wax, and food grade mineral oil. All right, now we're gonna buff it off. And after you use this a while, you can just go right back on it with just with some mineral oil. Once that wax wears off, to keep it nice and moist. Oh yeah, it's pretty. All right. Now we gotta get ready to part this thing off. And take it down a little more on this end. Yeah, we're gonna part it off from this end. There we go. All right. Let me change this view back. Knock my mic off. We gotta get it back on. There we go. All right. We'll move this stuff out of the way right here. We'll knock this out of here. Boom. We'll put this big old Axminator SK114 chuck on here. And I got a piece of sandpaper hooked to this, and this is called a faceplate ring. Mhm. I got a piece of 120 sandpaper on there. First thing I gotta do is I'm gonna take my little cutoff saw right here. We're just gonna knock that nubbin off right there. That nice and flat. We're gonna go back with this 320 here. Good. Find my paper towel. Go. All right. And see that's real good. Let me change back to my view real quick. Might can see it better here. Okay, ladies and gents, there it is, a Scottish spurtle. Nice, quick little great beginner too. And it's also good for guys who've been turning a long time. It's good for practice. You can take and you can do this whole thing with the skew. I might do one doing the skew next pretty soon here, but I wanted to do this one with the for more top for beginners with those just two simple tools you can use there. Well, as always, I appreciate everybody stopping in. And remember, always be motivated, dedicated, and fired up about woodworking, wood turning. Hoorah! I'm done. I just finished. You right on time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I made you something. It's a Scottish spurtle. It's a Scottish spurtle. They in the 1600s the Scots come up with it. They used to make the partridge and stuff with it. Good oatmeal stir, but it makes a good soup stir and all too. Yeah. It's got them rounded bottom. It don't beat your vegetables up like a spoon will. That's what they say anyway. Thought I put stop. I think I was still recording. I thought I cut it off. Yeah. Yeah. They're good seeing it. The camera was, that camera there, yeah. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. It's at the end, I had where I did that fade to black, but I gotta get up there and, well, stop that. I gotta, make sure that thing went off. Let's see what goes on. Yeah, there we go.